Seeing all these new recruits makes me miss the old days.
Are you paying attention?
What? No, I was reminiscing. Sorry.
I mean, that seems fair. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is Units, playing more King's Quest. So now we actually get to our proper adventure.
Bees and distress.
And our proper adventure involves becoming a Knight of Daventry. So,
how did you find an eye?
there's lots of ways to find an eye, it's worth
Hideous
noting.
beast lurking inside. Ouch! Rude!
There's the straightforward method, there's the less straightforward method, and then there's the kind of very unintuitive method. And being who I am, I'm a fan of the unintuitive method. So the straightforward method is if you, ooh, bells.
No one should notice one bell missing.
That, sir, was 3 bells. I'm gonna need you to learn how to count.
King Edward gave us everything we have. His legacy was tarnished in his later years, but he was a once great man, and he left me with a Daventry to grow into the kingdom it is today.
So there we go. Edward is a beloved king who, early in his reign, did great. Later in his reign, not so much.
How precious. The badger wanted to make friends with the squirrels.
I'm not sure that's entirely what's being hoped for here. But let's go ahead and meet the townsfolk. You know, if we're going to be their king and all, we should probably know who they are.
I walked into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
Yep, we got 1 coin. And like I said, it doesn't matter what path you choose, you always end up with 1 coin. By hook or by crook.
Hey, Graham, if you like sharp things, you've come to the right place. We have over 23. Oh, forgive me. Last night was a little rough. I woke up on the floor, my bed nowhere to be found. Can you believe that? What type of yahoo steals a bed while you're sleeping in it? And the most curious part, nothing else is missing. Anyway,
Apparently
take a
he's
look
a
around.
heck of a thief.
Let me know if something
Just
piques your
steal it.
interest. What can I get you?
Let's have a talk.
Do you have any idea where I can hunt down an eye of a hideous beast?
What a glorious day for a tournament. My favorite time of year. Fire-eyed new recruits, the clanks and clinks of armor clashing, and the action the very finest. One hopeful always rises to the occasion. I love it all. Some people in town, they complain about the barbaric events, but it's a tradition I'm proud to be a part of.
She's
If
very
I was
much the
competing,
straightforward.
I'd go after the biggest, scariest
Valor,
beast I could
courage,
find,
that sort of stuff.
even if it meant certain death. As they say, fortune favors the bold. You, on the other hand, have a kind heart. Probably wouldn't blind a beast just to win a competition. Your arms look like they've never even held a bow. No, you're just too nice. But perhaps you'll prove me wrong.
Alright, and what's that weapon on the wall?
I've been meaning to ask. What is that amazing blade for? Is it for battling vicious werebears? How many ice orcs has it slain? Does it deal justice? Is it road legal? Is it made of fear?
Oh, that? No, that's for gardening. I use it to trim my hedges. Seeing as my place is all tended to, and my petunias are most lovely, I'm willing to part with it for the price of 1 shiny gold coin.
And there
I'm
you
sure
go.
You've got a prickly situation that needs attending.
The path of valor.
Bye.
It's
Hey,
also
kid, can you do me a
the
favor?
easiest path.
I can try.
Can you help me keep that back door closed? I run the local Wetzel Wolf Watch program here in town. There's patches getting made. If you keep that door closed, you can be an official member. Think it over. Patches!
So, this is the straightforward method. We can buy this with no tada, hack through those thorns that we saw earlier, and end up at a place. But that's the straightforward method, and it's the easy way. And the easy way is just not very fun. So let's go upstairs. What's up here? There's hanging potions, lanterns. I bet you it's a magic shop. And what do you know? Old
You
people.
aren't the delivery boy, are you? That merchant is usually so prompt with our rare, miraculous, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Oh, hush feathers, Chester. This boy's no courier. He desires a position in King Edward's court.
Yes, I
He
do.
appears to be a compassionate gentleman, but he is clearly out of his comfort zone. He is one who needs to think more with his brain and less with his heart if he is going to defeat the contenders in this year's night tournament.
Zounds! Did you just read my fortune?
No, we're just very old and very judgmental people.
It's true.
At least you're honest.
This is my judging face.
Uriel and I don't read fortunes anymore.
Yep. There was no future in it.
Well, we've shifted
the
our core
puns.
business to potions, curiosities, and the occasional practical joke. We gladly share our wisdom for free, but everything else starts at one shiny gold coin.
Take a look around, boy. Let us know if you like anything you see.
Alright. So these are the path of cleverness that kind of involve redirecting problems so that they're not your problem anymore, they're somebody else's problem. Highly effective.
He reminds me of our son.
I always miss him this time.
You've got a son?
He dreamed of becoming a knight, too. I wish he would visit more.
Or at least right.
I wonder who your
Quite
son
handy
was.
around the shop, though.
And
Especially
you're on the
with
shop,
potions.
especially with
He'll
potions.
return. He just has some adventures of his own to seek.
I'm
What
very
are
curious
these
who they're
little
referring
guys?
to.
Those are bird bombs. Our own invention.
Kinda like a smoke bomb, but they release gas that will cause your victim to cluck like a chicken. Temporarily, of course.
Those ones are expired, though, so they're just for display.
So that's not going to help us.
It looked like some type of broken lantern.
So this, we'll learn about in a minute. And finally,
Something mysterious and magical was brewing in that pot.
alright, so let's ask him about these things.
You find everything you were looking for?
So,
Do
give me
you have
eyes.
any eyes of hideous beasts in stock?
An eye, you say? Yes, yes. Your name, please?
It's Graham. Last name?
Graham, with a G, I assume. I don't see your name on this list. Oh, you did pre-order, right?
Pre-order?
Yep.
Oh, yes, this time of year our eyes fly off the shelves.
If you haven't
So,
pre-ordered.
we're a bit late on it.
Our eyes are completely on back order. If you'd like, we can put you on the waiting list for our next.
That might be a little slow, I'm afraid.
When will that arrive?
We get shipments every 8 months.
I'm afraid that won't work.
Well, hang on a sec. It's Graham, right? May we bend your ear for a bit?
Bend
I
away.
mean, it's an adventure game, that's what you
need
do,
an
right?
eye for the tournament, I'm guessing.
Yes, I have always dreamed of becoming a knight.
Why? With Daventry's addendums this and proclamations that, it seems a frightful business. Do you have any idea how many royal guards we lose to that voracious moat monster?
Referring
Well,
to King's
my
Quest
father
1,
was a
where
knight,
falling in
and
the
my
moat was the
grandfather was a
easiest way to
knight, and
die.
My great-grandfather, well, he was a dentist, but his father was a knight. Basically, I come from a long line of protecting crowns.
There you go.
I started looking for knight jobs while I was still in the academy, but once I graduated, all the
Night
opportunities had
jobs.
dried up.
Ha ha
I might
ha.
not fit in here, but Daventry's my last shot.
Oh, you'll fit in just fine. It might be too late to capture the rule-defined eye of a hideous beast. But rules will bend for those who can outsmart the rule makers.
So there you go. They're recommending we find a loophole in the Eye of a Hideous Beast thing.
I've just gotta know, what is brewing in that cauldron? Is it a transfiguration elixir? Is it an invincibility potion? If I drink it, will I understand the language of creatures? Will I sprout
Where
the
were
wings of an
those
eagle?
butterflies?
Or a fly?
Oh, this?
Let's clarify that those are all spells that you could learn in the previous King's Quest
Oh, it's
games.
gonna change everything.
Watch this.
Okay.
Behold the power of whitening!
Oh well. Oh, well, we're still working out the kinks. While we're still in the prototype phase, feel free to dip whatever you want in there free of charge.
Alright, so we can turn anything into purple. That may or may not help us.
Ooh, how much for that candle?
Our everlasting blue flame lantern? The housing's broken. Someone brought it in for repair but never paid.
Tell you what, If you bring us something we can hollow out to house the candle, you can have it for the price of one shiny gold coin.
Aha! So that'll lead us to
Fare thee well.
our
May your
second
shoes point you
path.
towards adventure and click whenever danger is near.
Point and click adventure. Ha ha ha. I'm a little glad they put that in there, to be honest, but still. Alright, let's go down the staircase. And over to the door. To our third and final place. If you remember the bakery we went into, where we got that giant thing of bread.
Hello there, and good afternoon, if I do say so myself.
That is a
Sometimes you roll
mustache.
the dice, and they all come up empty. Even though the bridges are out, and my supplier has gone missing, I sold yesterday's bread when I wasn't even here. I wish
There you
more
go.
people were that trustworthy around Daventry. Now, you fine strapping lad, how may I help you?
You can teach me how to get a mustache like that, because man, is that a mustache.
The sign read, ask us about our free samples.
Alright, well, we need to ask about free samples, clearly. We walk so slowly in stores.
We try to set the record for the world's biggest pie. Oh, hope you're hungry.
Always.
That's not a delicious, chocolate, hideous beast's eye cake I smell cooking, is it?
Looking for an eye, are you? Well, it must be that time of year again. Frankly, I can't tolerate it. The Fays weren't raised that way. It's archaic. So much fighting and needless killing.
So, very different from the
Compassion
blacksmith.
comes from the heart, you know? As does food. If you want to get to the heart of any problem, all you need is pie. You look like a compassionate fella,
Yep.
like myself. And I think we're going to get along right as raisins. Please, don't take part in the violence.
Well, you know
What's
what?
today's special?
You're a baker. I'm a baker.
Well, today I am baking up
I think I can-
quite the
I
treat.
think we can get along just
Grandma's
fine.
star shroom pie. A
Ooh.
delicacy big enough to feed an army. Or someone with the appetite of an army. I've eaten it in one sitting before.
That
Well, don't
explains
judge.
a lot.
No one would trust a skinny baker, now would they?
I resent that
Unfortunately,
comment.
my ingredients haven't been delivered, and I can't complete the recipe. Until those bridges get fixed, people will just have to settle for the love in my goat hoof pie instead. Tell you what, if you can find me some starberries and sugar shrooms, you can have this monster pie for the discounted price of
One gold.
one gold coin.
There you go.
Got any free samples?
Oh, today only. I'm letting people sample our new walnut strudel. However, I ran out of bitter root. It's really nasty on its own, but it really brings out the nutty flavor of the strudel. It usually grows under big, heavy rocks. If you can find me some, you can have all the free samples you want.
Oh, there you go.
Good day.
Don't forget to follow your heart.
So we can... This is our third and final solution. So, at the end of the day, we have the compassionate solution, which requires us to get starberries as well as sugar shrooms to make a pie. And what we'll do with that, we'll see. The magic shop requires us to get some sort of housing for that lantern, and we'll figure out from there. The blacksmith, frankly, we can just go buy it and solve our problems right now. So we've got increasingly complex options. Like I may have mentioned, you may have caught on, we're going to follow the baker's path.
Like me, this little tree was new in town and needed some time to grow and find its way. What? Too sappy?
Alright, with that nice little thought,
I have
we will
nothing to
find
say.
the solution
Warm
to
up to
this
it.
problem, and we will figure out how it helps us next time. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.